Hello, guys, and welcome back to the second episode of Schalke 04 Road to Glory, where we are playing as a very unskilled manager, as you can see right here. Very poor attributes, although they have gone up a little bit since the previous episode. We now have 3 attacking, 2 defending, some tactical, mental, and technical stats, motivation, and some other business. But I think what you like to see is how we've been doing with Schalke 04 over the past few games. I've simmed through half a year, so we went through the January transfer window, and I will tell you everything that's changed. First things first, let's look at the staff because I did hire some staff. I can't hire too much because I don't want to spend the money. We do almost have a full scouting network. I will adjust this later on. And I've hired all 20 physios so my players don't get injured that much. Well, at least I hope so because I will show you what happened with one of our players. If we looked at our schedule, last episode, you saw that we had the loss and then the tie against the second Bundesliga team. Then we lost in the cup, and it's been going pretty okay. The last couple of games have been going pretty well. So here we had a rough patch where we lost or where we tied game after game after game, and then we've gone on a very good run. We've won. I think it is 6 games in a row now, and we've also beaten HV, HSV, which we lost to at the beginning of the season. So we're doing pretty good. If you look at the competition as well, we are in first place together with Hanover. We do not have anyone in the goal scoring charge, but our team is doing pretty well with our newest signings, Koita, however you pronounce it, and Danny da Costa in there, and also Koita in the assist charge right there. So we do get a lot of goals against, but we also are scoring a lot of goals, so that helps us out a lot. What did I want to show you? Let's first go ahead and go to our team to see who in our team does all the work. So you can see it right here in selection info. We've been playing everyone a lot. I feel like not that many guys, but Simon Terode is our actual big goal scorer with 11 goals. However, something terrible happened to him. He got injured for 5 to 8 months, so I don't think he's ever going to play for us again because he's joining Union Berlin after the end of the season. We didn't want to get his contract up because he's turning 36, and I don't think he's going to be getting a good amount of playing time for us anymore. So I'm just going to have to let him go. Anywhere else, Koita has become a very important part of our team with 8 goals and 9 assists. Danny Da Costa with 3 goals and 4 assists, which we also brought in, is also doing well. And Derek Kuhn, which we brought in, is also doing well. As you can see, the players that we brought in, so Koita, Da Costa, and Kuhn, they've all over 7.1 averages. So we brought in some good players, that's for sure. And then also let's go to the transfers that happened in January. So what really happened was we needed to get some people out of the club again. And I know it looks a bit messy, but let me just explain. What we did right here is we sold one player this transfer window, and that's Kozuki. Went for 1 million to FC Utrecht, and that's actually good piece of business for us because that gave us enough money to sign a very important player, Fabian Kunze. Let's welcome him to the club. Great mentals right here, okay physicals and okay technicals, but he is going to be our starting defensive midfielder. So let me see how the team. Let me show you how the team is looking right now. If you go to tactics right here, we can see that we're still playing the same tactic, and now Da Costa is still in, Keun is still in, and Fabian Kutza has actually taken the role of Matriciani, and Matriciani has taken the role of Templeman. So Templeman is now like some kind of our 12th man. We're not really going to use him a lot, but just a little bit here and there. So I also took some guy who was on loan and brought him back. So that's Asan Cuadrago, if I pronounce that correctly, which he is currently he was on loan. Let me just also put his loan status off. He was on loan and he developed very nicely, and he actually was good enough to come in our team. Mentally, he still needs to improve, but physically, a beast. And technically also ready for the first team. So definitely a squad player that can still improve. High potential, high hopes for this guy. So let's see how he turns out. We didn't do any other business other than that. We're doing pretty well for ourselves. I think this team should be able to keep this run going, and we should finish in the automatic promotion spots. But that's just a wait and see. Right here, you can also see our predictions or the places that we've been. So we've been in first, in fourth. It started out pretty badly, but we're doing pretty well. Also, if we look at Club Vision, the board wasn't happy with us at first because we didn't really do well with the team cohesion. So I think that's in dynamics. Yeah, the team cohesion is average, not good. Managerial support is not good because all of these people, of course, want different things. Some want playing time, some don't want playing time. So that's just things that I had to work with. But after that rough patch, and after we started winning, things have been going very, very nicely. One thing that's really stopping me from doing other things is the overall balance. We can't really get anything going. We can't add any more people or creative facilities because we have that big net debt which we can't work around. If we sell a player, I think we get to keep from the 1 million that I sold the guy for. I think I got to keep 100,000 euros in the transfer budget, so it's not much, but it's just something that we're going to have to deal with and hopefully trust on our youth. If I look right here, I do have this guy who we loaned in, but there's a lot of high potential players that might just flow through next season and we can use in the first team. I had one right here, Top, but he decided to leave. He's going to Augsburg. He looked pretty okay. Not too good, not too bad. I could have used him very well in our team, but unfortunately he chose to join Augsburg, which probably offered him a lot more money, because as you can see, we can't really offer anyone any money. There were a lot of bids in. Also, Terode is of course leaving. Some young persons are leaving, but that's not anything that I can deal with. And also, I did get a keeper, a backup keeper. So Benjamin Lenice is joining us, and I think Mouse is someone I'm going to get rid of next season because he's just not up to it. I didn't really use him, but I just wanted someone who's better, and Lenice is a lot better than him, or at least he's better in the stats that I need him to be. He's going to be a backup for us. What I want to do this episode is I want to walk you through one of the games against Braunschweig. So I will just pause the game right here and I will be back in 5 seconds when we start that game. So here we are, the match against Braunschweig, which I wanted to show you. We're in first, they're in, where are they? Braunschweig. They're in fourth, so it's going to be a pretty tough match, but we'll see what we can do. Let's see who we want to start. So I've already set this up that it always selects my main. Of course, Leo Greimel is still injured. He hasn't played a game for us, but he's on his way back, so that's good. I usually put in Cisse here, but I think I will put Matriani in, see how he can do in that position. He's wanted by Chelsea, although I have no idea why. Of course, the road is never going to be playing for us again, so he's going to be replaced by Lasme. And Koita is still away because he's at the Africa Cup, so he will be back in a few days, I think, but it's nothing too big. Let's replace him with Karaman. So Karaman will come in. He is also pretty okay. Drexler will go into the substitutes. That's what I forgot to tell you. I bought in Joshua Guelavogi for 30k. He's on pretty cheap wages, 17k, but he's one of the best starting backups that we have. So let's go ahead and not start Masriani actually, but let's start Guelavogi. Let's get Mouse out as well because I don't really need to take in, and let's take in Merkin because Merkin is playing pretty good for us as well. So this is the team that's starting. Mary is in goal, then the Costa on right back, Guanfoli and Baumgartel in the defense, Derek Köln on the left, Schallenberg and Kunze in the middle, Polter as a shadow striker, Quadrado as our inside forward, Asan, Lasme and Karaman as our advanced forwards, and let's see if we can get this win. Of course, using the same tactic as we did the whole way through. So let's go ahead and jump into the game and see what kind of damage we can do against this Braunschweig team. I always go for the assistant recommendation. That's usually good. Let my assistant handle the press conference, and let's go ahead and encourage our team to do the best that they can. I usually only put it on key highlights because I don't really need to see the extended highlights. That's all fine. Um, what I did notice, if you don't have a coaching license, then shouting to people that they need to do something doesn't really help. So I'm kind of getting used to it a little bit more, but my shouts usually don't really do a lot. As the Costa to Lasma, oh, very very close, very close. I think the game is also on a bit higher speed. Yeah, let me just turn that down for the sake of this commentary. So I will just use another shout to encourage, and as you can see, some people get encouraged, some don't. So it's usually just I start on attacking the mentality, and then I switch to positive once we're ahead. But I think attacking is the way to go. As Lesman does the throw in to Kunze on his debut. Karaman, a high ball. Da Costa picks it up, walks to the edge of the box. Schallenberg shoots. No. To Keun, back to Kunze. What's Kunze gonna do? That might have been outside from Lasme. I'm not sure. Keun, Quadrago. Ooh, what a chance from Quadrago. That was so ever so close. That would have been a very nice goal from the youngster. Asan. Let's just call him Asan instead of Quadrago. I really can't pronounce that every time. So let's see. Nothing is going to happen anymore in this first half, I don't think. Okay, we're going to tell our guys to I'm not happy with your performance. Let's push it up a notch. We do need to get a goal in here. It's our home game. They have zero chances, 0.16 xG, and we have 0.7. Let's go for the corner. Polter. We have a couple of big guys. Penalty? Ref. I didn't actually see anything. Back to Quadrago again. What's he gonna do with it? Is he gonna shoot? Oh, what a chance! What a chance! That was actually really well played by Quadrago in that inside forward position. He's doing very, very well. However, he does have a 6.2 rating now, so it might be time for some changes if this highlight doesn't come to anything. See what's happening. A header. Someone go for the ball. Someone. No, you can't just let him walk. Yeah, that's a goal. This is what I've been noticing in this tactic. They don't really go for the ball, so this guy has so much time to place it in the back of the net. Also, our goalkeeper isn't very bright. Look at this ball. Someone should have walked there. We have 4 people. Everybody just waits. He speeds past the defender and beats Muller in the far corner. We're going to go for some changes here. The 60th minute is usually when I do the changes. So Quadrago hasn't really been playing well. Let's just get him off. Actually, no one in our front has been playing well. Let's just keep these 2 guys on also because I don't really have any replacement. And let's bring Matriani also on. Let's go ahead and see what they can all do. Encourage the team once more. See if we can get something from this corner kick. Keun with the corner kick. Karaman. Anyone? No one? Lasme. No way. Very nice. Brahim Lasme, when we need it, scores the 1-1, the equalizer. That's what we needed in this game. That's definitely what we needed. Let's add to the team instructions to get more direct passing in. So we can see if we can go for that second goal also still. Da Costa. Merkin, go for the ball. Walk to him. You're way too far off, man, there. Intercepted Schallenberg. Oh, bad interception. Yeah, he's through. Oh, good save by Muller. Good save. Well done. They will probably get a corner kick, but let's hope that they don't get anything from that corner kick. That would be nice. Then we can just let the game play. And yeah, get it away. Don't let him shoot. Don't let him shoot. Good. Don't let him shoot. What's happening here? Krause? No. Muller. Good. Safe hands. Well done. Let's just leave it be. Yeah. Let's wait for the next highlight to come up and hope it's a highlight for us as the goalkeeper kicks out the ball to Kraus. The opposite position with the ball. We should press a bit more here. I feel like we should press a bit more. We should have had that. That was right in between my two players. Go on, anyone? Press, Merkin. Merkin, press. Do something. Yeah, press them. A bit more. Can someone? Drexler, good, good, Drexler. Push it up forward to Karaman. Very well, very well. In the middle, two free persons or dribble past. Whatever you want. You wanted some playing time. Well done, Karaman. Well done. Goes past his man. No one there. No one in front of goal. Da Costa picks it up still. Is there still something to get here? Puts it in. Merkin, Kern. I think that's going to be the end of the highlight. I don't think anything else is going to come from. Oh, actually, Kern brings it in one more. Lasme. Another header from Lasme. Brian Lasme carrying us when our two big strikers are out, one with an injury and one on the Africa Cup, heads it home. You're not telling me this is going to be offside, right? It's offside. No way. No way. Well, that's a big shame. That's a big shame. Nothing we can do about it. Big shame, Lasme. But he can get another chance as Drexler takes the corner kick. Lasme, Wafogi? No one. No one really gets to the ball, but I don't think that's the end of this highlight here. Let Merkin to Da Costa once again. Da Costa past his man, brings it up. Karaman with a header. Koen picks it up. Merkin? Merkin! Actually, funny story about Merkin. He wants to leave. I offered him out for loan. He didn't want to go on the loan because all the loan offers were very bad. And now he says that he wants to leave permanently. But his value is about like 4 million, something like that. Let me just check. It's very high. Yeah, 3.5. So if he were to leave for 3.5, I wouldn't even be mad because he's not a starter for me. But this goal could be a very important goal in the end. We're ahead. Let's go to positive. Praise the team. And as you can see, it doesn't really do much. Two people get happy for it. The rest I kind of get sad, so it doesn't really do much. And that should be it. Yeah, very nice victory. Well done, lads. Good win for us. Let's continue. Send the assistant always. I don't do those talks. And that keeps us top of the Bundesliga second. Just a few things before I want to end this episode. What I want to show you is the youth intake, but the youth intake will only be some time in May, I do think. March, but we did get some very good youth intake. So center midfielder, attacking wingers, and striker are there. So I'm really looking forward to it. As you know from last episode, we do have very good facilities for the youth. So that's going to be something that we need to look out for. So I will come back to you once I've done the youth intake, and I will show you what kind of players have gotten through. So here we are, guys, back again for the last time this episode. I just quickly wanted to show you before I end this episode how our youth intake looked. So we did have some pretty good players. We had a goalkeeper who's very promising. Nothing too special yet, but his potential shows that he can become a very, very good. Also, we've gotten Martin Bush, who's also a good attacking forward already, has pretty good stats, good physicals, but he still needs to improve. Then Patrick Kasongo, who also has pretty good mentals already, could become also a very good striker or a winger. Because of his 15 heading and 178, he might even grow bigger. Unfortunately, he's fickle, but I did sign him anyway because it's good to have someone like him around. And then we have Tobias Wimmer here, who could already play in the midfield very nicely. He just needs to increase his physicals a bit. I have big potential for this guy, big expectations. And then we have Daniel Molnar, who also has pretty good stats already, so very promising, very promising. And the rest of them aren't very promising. We've gotten this guy as well, Marco Wiedemeyer, but I don't expect anything from him. He is a professional, but we will see. We did offer contracts to a lot of them. I think to almost all of them, except for some that are right here. For example, this guy is unambitious. I don't want him in my team. But yeah, basically we gave contracts to everybody. So keep in mind that these five players will probably have a chance to get into our first team now or in the future, and the rest are probably not going to play anyway. So what I will do once these players are signed is I will go to development and I will give them the development duty that they need for our tactic. Let me just show you how we went on since the last episode. So the last episode or the last part that I recorded, we were against Braunschweig. So we won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games right now. So we're on a 12-game win streak, I do believe, and we still have only a little, not so much to play anymore. And we're currently sitting in first with 57 points. And what's even greater is that because Simon Toroda is injured. Lasme took his place, and Lasme has been doing wonderful, scoring 5 goals in his last, I think, 4 games. So he's doing great. And also, Asan has been really, really stepping up the last couple of games. He's been playing very, very well, and you can see that. I clicked it away too soon in his average rating. A 7.3 is just great. So he's going to be one for the future, and he's definitely going to be staying for us for a while. Anyway, thanks for watching the second episode. The third episode will be the end of the season review. I will let you know how we did and what we're going to do for next season. So stay tuned for that, and I hope to see you in the next one. For now, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed. If you want anything to know anything about why I select a certain player in a position, please check out my video where I describe it in the Excel sheet and let me know what you think of it. Once again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed and take care.